If you're someone that's been trying to build an online coaching business, but your offer has been slowing you down and stopping you from moving forward, welcome, you're at the right place. In today's video, I'm going to break down step by step on how you can build a bulletproof offer that you can feel confident in selling and sell at a high ticket price point. If you're on my channel for the first time, my name is Alex. Welcome. I'm the co-founder of the Digital Business Accelerator. We help in-person coaches transition to online coaching, or existing online coaches scale all the way up to $5, $10, $20, or even $50,000 a month using Instagram ads and business fundamentals. In today's video, we're going to really be spending some time breaking down an offer, which is the core foundation for everything. If you feel confident or not confident in your building out an offer, you're not sure on what type of content to create, everything starts with the offer and how we can make this as no-brainer as possible. And maybe in the back of your mind, you've been struggling with the idea of, well, would anyone even buy anything from me? How would I put together an offer? How would I sell that offer? All those questions will be answered in today's video. So first things first, let's square away a couple things. Should you have multiple offers? No. Okay, so until you're making $30,000 a month, you should only have one offer. You can take one offer and scale that all the way up to $10,000, $20,000 a month with one sales process, one funnel, one target audience. There's more than enough people to go around. If you use our marketing system, which I break down on my YouTube channel, on how to actually get clients and leads using Instagram, there's over 2 billion people that use that app every single month. Trust me, your target demographic is out there. You need to follow what we call the 3S method until you're consistently closing the same type of person and making a steady source of income from coaching, which is you need to help a specific person with a specific pain accomplish a specific outcome. Okay, so how do I figure out who I should even work with in the first place? Well, you can wash away any type of uncertainty or imposter syndrome, if that's something you're struggling with right now, by following this guideline. If you've already have some amazing clients, look at your best performing clients and outline them, right? So if you've done in-person coaching or you have an online business that you've been working with in the past, look at your best performing students and take a look at them and make sure that those are the people you want to work with. If so, I would outline some of these core questions. Why did they invest with you in the first place? What were their major pain points? What outcomes did they want? What are some of the things you did to help them overcome that? And did they get the result that you ultimately promised them? Okay, so that is assuming you have some type of foundation. If you're starting from complete scratch, you want to get into online coaching, but you have no clients to show for it, you can still follow a similar guideline, right? So ask yourself, who were you about 6 months ago to 2 years ago? Essentially, that is the person you're looking to sell to, right? So what are some of the questions and concerns you had? What pain were you trying to escape? How's your life different now that you've overcome this? Why should others strive to overcome this? I personally have a detailed worksheet I use with all my students inside our program, and they answer all these questions. It's about 10 to 15 questions. We outline a lot of these core questions here that you're seeing now to help us really understand who do we want to work with, why do we even want to work with them, and can we confidently deliver results to them? And as long as you're speaking to someone that you know you can help overcome a particular problem that you've done in your past or help someone else do, you should not have any uncertainty or imposter syndrome. But online is a whole different battle, right? So how do we actually formulate an offer online and sell that? Let's get into that in just a moment. This is a visual representation of who you should be working with. Take your skills, your passion, and your experience, and you should be combining those three into this kind of Venn diagram here and taking the best parts in the middle. So if you're really good at a particular sport or really good at getting in shape with fitness, cardio, whatever, and it's your passion and you have experience doing it, that is essentially what your core offer should look like. A lot of people deal with uncertainty because they're missing one of these three elements. You need all three to have a really clear offer. So sit down and ask yourself, what am I really good at? What do I also love? And what do I have some type of experience in, right? Whether that's experience from your own personal life or experience from the people you've already helped, okay? And don't be afraid if you've worked with people for free, maybe you've consulted with family members and friends on a particular transformation. That is experience. Whether they're a family member or not, whether they paid you or not, doesn't matter. Having the ability to speak to someone and help them overcome an issue they otherwise wouldn't have done on their own is the definition of coaching/consulting, no matter the niche. All right, so what does an offer look like? Well, the truth of the matter is, when it comes to marketing and selling an offer online, you really just want to clearly outline the point A to point B transformation, or the starting point to end point. That's all marketing and offer creation really is. How well or how good of a job can I explain to my target audience the transformation that I can help them overcome? Now, if you're currently doing consultation, maybe you're charging per hour or per session, you're never going to be able to build a business up to $10,000 and $20,000 a month or more and not also work 40 to 50 hours a week doing that, right? Because every time you need to make money, you have to exchange your time to deliver that result. What we focus on here at the DBA is helping a lot of coaches that do consultation transition from the hourly sessions or the per session charging basis to a full program, right? While you're charging to work with somebody for 90 days, 120 days, 6 months, right? Maybe even a year, depending on what you teach. Why is a program better than just hourly consultation? Well, for one, we'll talk about some of the core elements of a really good program. But for one, a program is helping someone get from point A to point B. So you can charge more for one. Two, you can build certain digital assets that you put inside your program, like an online course, community, an app, certain things that help deliver the result, the same result that you would have otherwise got with a consultation or an in-person training session. You can still replicate the same type of education or accountability online without physically being there. Okay. And more importantly than not, believe it or not, it's actually easier, or in some cases, the same level of difficulty to sell a program that costs $3,000 opposed to selling hourly consultation sessions. I know that sounds crazy, but it's actually better to sell that program, because if you sit down and ask yourself, we all want that transformation. We all want to be a different person. We want to look different, feel different. We want to eat different. Whatever the transformation or service you offer, we want that transformation. Okay, and paying every single time for a consultation or for a session where you charge maybe $50 to $150, you as a business owner, it's going to be next to impossible to scale that up. You have to keep getting new clients through the door. You're going to have to keep exchanging your time for money. With a program, though, you can put certain assets in place, which we'll talk about. Okay, but how do we articulate that, and how do we build the core foundations of that offer and that transformation? Well, first off, you got to revisit the who, right? Who do we help? We help online coaches and consultants looking to scale their business, any age, any gender, right? What we really need to do a good job of understanding is, where's my target audience now? Where do they want to get to? And how can I fill the gap in between to make them feel and realize that I am the best solution to get them from point A to point B? So first things first, using the example here, how do we help online coaches looking to scale their business, or actually, where are they starting at? Okay, so we got to really understand their pain. One of the pain points that they have is relying on organic marketing. We know that most coaches that aren't making a lot of money are relying on their organic algorithm. Another thing to understand is that they're doing cold outreach and they're getting the door slammed in the face. Maybe they're in Facebook groups, maybe they're doing DM outreach, maybe they're doing follow for follow on social media, maybe LinkedIn, email, but they're going around trying to reach out to people or rely on word of mouth marketing, which isn't fun. It's not scalable. It's not consistent. Pain point 3 is that they're not making enough money to live their desired lifestyle. Maybe they want to travel more. Maybe they want to spend more time with loved ones and friends. Maybe they want to buy a new car, a new house. Maybe they just want to be able to go out on a fancy steak dinner once a month without having to check their bill. Pain point 4, not having a clear roadmap to get from point A to point B. A lot of our target demographic, they're not sure on the steps they need to take to get to the next level of their business. They want the roadmap laid out in front of them, so that they can just turn their brains off, do what's been told, and get to 10, 20, 30K a month. All right, pain point 5 is not clear on their offer or core foundations, hence why I'm making this video, right? We have a lot of coaches in this space that want to get onto online coaching, but don't know how to build an offer and not confident to build an offer online. Or maybe they're already online coaches, but they're still struggling to make sales, so they're questioning their offer. Because I understand the 5 main pain points in this demographic, I know their pain, I know what they're going through. I can better speak to them in my marketing and sales assets. Hey, are you an online coach that's struggling to build a good offer? Hey, are you an online coach that's relying on organic marketing and not seeing a lot of results? Right? Those are the types of verbiage and things I would say in my marketing. Okay? Ending point here, I'm going to skip past the middle stuff in just a moment and revisit this, but the ending point is building that dream outcome. Okay? So what do they want? Right? They don't want to get on a 30-minute or 1-hour consultation session to go over their website, go over this, that, and the third. They just want to make more money. What does that look like to them, though? They want to be making 5 figures a month, right? In today's economy, I mean, it's really, really important to be able to make as much money as possible. And a lot of people love the idea of making at least $10,000 a month with a business. Okay? They want full clarity on their offer and core foundations. Again, because I do so much market research in my demographic, I understand that this type of training is what you guys need and want. And you're probably watching this right now, and you're probably a dream client of mine. Okay. Outcome 3 is seeing month over month growth in their business. Obviously, as a business owner, we want to see that growth over time so we can continuously hit more income goals. Clear numbers and KPIs to run and operate their business, right? How much money are you spending to run your business? How much money are you making? What is the profit margins each month? And of course, working with their dream customers, right? If you own some type of coaching offer, we all know the importance of working with dream clients that show up every day, take action, they give you case studies, results, testimonials, and you feel very enjoyable in your business. So if you literally do this exercise now, 5 pain points of your starting point of your target audience, and then the end outcome that they want, lay that out in a piece of paper, on a document like this, and then in the middle, how do you help them go from what we like to call hell to heaven? Okay, you want to help them go from hell to heaven. So in the middle, what are some things that we do at the DBA? Well, we're going to help them get real clear on their offer. Why is this important? Well, this is one of the pain points that they have, right? So our offer actually has to solve the problems that they're dealing with. So the first thing we're going to do is get them real clear on their offer. They're going to feel confident in their offer. They're going to know that they can easily sell it. When they close people, they know that they can deliver the results that they outlined, and they don't feel that imposter syndrome or weight of the world on them that they can't deliver online or get the students the best results. So that also is going to improve their confidence to sell online as well so they can charge more money. Next, we're going to teach them how to implement Instagram ads to generate new leads, right? We have students inside our program now that are getting new leads and booked appointments every single day because they had set up Instagram ads that are set and forget, meaning you turn them on, they start running for you, and every single day you're growing your audience online. You're getting new followers every day. You're generating new appointments every day. You're getting new opportunities to close new clients every single week because you have this Instagram ad strategy that's super efficient. It's better, cheaper, faster, which I break down here, than other lead generation sources like organic marketing, cold outreach. Okay, and then we're going to also implement our lead to close strategy that shows you not only how to generate the lead, but how to easily close them at a 50% closing rate or higher. So you're getting clear on your offer, you're generating more leads and attention, and then you're closing them consistently to scale your business. And this strategy is obviously the whole idea of this type of approach is to help your leads and prospects get there faster, better, cheaper. And if you're doing this or you're watching this right now, you're not sure how you can make that distinguishment between your offer and other offers out there, or even any offer for that matter, this is exactly why you need assistance with a coach, someone that's done this before. I've personally seen over 300 offers and help optimize every single one of them to get them to a $10,000, $20,000 a month approach. Okay, and it's very doable. If you're a little bit on the fence, like, could I even make that offer look good, or could I even make 10K a month? Trust me, you can. In the link of this video, in the description of this video, you'll find a link to book a call with us at the DBA. You can speak to somebody from the team, and we can help you establish this offer and show you what it looks like to work with us, so you feel confident in what you're selling. Because if you don't have a clear offer, none of this matters. Okay, so some additional information to understand. You want to sell to people who are actively looking for a solution. Okay, so we tell our students in their marketing, in their sales assets, in their ads, in their content, speak to the person that might have tried to solve this problem in the past but failed. If people aren't aware of an issue, they're not going to want to look to invest to solve it, right? So speak to the people that are actively looking to solve that problem. So for example, in my content, in my ads, I'll say something along the lines of, hey, have you been trying to grow your online business, but you've tried other things in the past like organic marketing, cold outreach, and it just hasn't worked? Well, have you tried Instagram ads? Right? Like, we want to introduce that new solution for them because they've been trying in the past. Those are going to be also the types of people that are likely to invest. So we want to position your offer as a new opportunity, not an improvement offer. So for example, I teach Instagram ads. In my marketing, I'm trying to go after leads that have never tried Instagram ads before to grow their business. They've tried other forms of lead generation, but they haven't tried Instagram ads. Why? When you're going for a new opportunity, people are always, and believe it or not, a lot of the times people are always optimistic for a new opportunity. Right? When a new opportunity approaches themselves, they're going to say to themselves, I've never tried this before. Maybe this is what I need to do to grow my business. I've tried cold outreach, organic marketing, door-to-door sales. I've tried all these things, and it's discouraging to see that I haven't gotten what I wanted to get. But I've never tried Instagram ads. Maybe this has been the solution all along. So same thing with fitness and any offer out there, right? Maybe they've tried keto dieting in the past. Maybe they tried cutting out sugars. Maybe they tried this, that, and third. But come along, you're going to introduce a new strategy that they've never tried, which is the carnivore diet, right? Where you only eat high protein meals, nothing else. Okay, like I've been trying to lose weight, but I've never tried the carnivore diet. Maybe this entire time I've been struggling because I needed to do the carnivore diet, not the keto diet, right? So this is why you always position a new opportunity and not an improvement. So you don't want to say, hey, if you tried Instagram ads before and it hasn't worked, well, shoot me a message and I'll show you my Instagram ad strategy that could work. It's like, no, I already tried that and it failed. I want to see something new. So that's why you always want to pick an enemy and throw rocks at that, which I highlight in just a moment. Okay, we want to lean on a particular tool, mechanism, software, or belief in our marketing. So I'm going to teach you how to launch Instagram ads. Now, in my program, I teach you appointment setting, sales, system and softwares, how to automate stuff, right? But we lean on one main thing, which is Instagram ads. Okay, it's very easy for a consumer to understand when you're leaning on one thing on how you can help them versus trying to lean on too many different things. Yes, your program might have 4 or 5 pillars, but there should be just one main thing that you're using as your selling point, whether it's a tool, a mechanism, software, belief. It doesn't matter. Just lean on this one thing. Okay. I help men overcome depression by going into monk mode, right? Like that, like your program might have way more elements to it, like dieting and hobbies and stuff, but you're leaning on one particular thing. Okay, so instead of saying, I'm going to help you get new leads and clients to your online business with paid ads, I'm going to say, I'm going to help you get new leads and clients to your online business with Instagram ads or Instagram DM ads, right? Paid ads is broad, it's generic. We don't know what type of ads, but if you lean on one particular one, there you go. Number 4 is very important. It's a trick we like to use a lot in marketing and offer creation is picking an enemy and constantly creating that divide. So you'll hear me shit on organic marketing and cold outreach pretty often. On the other side of the spectrum, there's a lot of coaches out there that teach organic marketing and cold outreach. And they'll tell you, hey, Instagram ads is not the way to go, or ads in general is not the way to go. You're spending money to acquire leads and attention. There's always 2 sides to every story and every mechanism. It's all about speaking to the people that align with the pros of your mechanisms opposed to the opposite of that, right? So there's a lot of people that I personally like to work with that have extra money lying around that they know they can invest. Even if they don't have a ton, having some money lying around where they want to speed up their business growth, those are the clients I like to work with. They're fast action takers. They're confident that once they get the foundation and the roadmap to scale the business, they're going to be at it every day until they get that result that they want. On the other end of the spectrum, there might be people that have no money whatsoever. They're dirt poor. They can't afford ads. That's fine. I want to push those people away, and I want to track the people that I know will align with the reasoning on why Instagram ads is better than any other mechanism. So pick that enemy, create that divide, and you want to also, by number 4 goes hand in hand with number 2, right? Because by picking that enemy and creating that divide, you're also introducing a new solution to people that may have never heard of that mechanism or tried that mechanism. And number 5, solve problems for people with money. Okay, try to avoid being a fitness coach for people that live off the government, right? Like try to avoid people that don't have money. Middle class, upper middle class, obviously, I mean, this goes without saying, but believe it or not, I have to say that because some people make that mistake pretty often. Okay, so this is all the additional advice here. So lastly, just some more other things here that's very important, right? So establishing that clear I help statement. I help X accomplish Y without Z. So I help stay-at-home moms get in better shape without having to go to the gym. Or you can say I help X accomplish Y using Z. I help small business owners increase their visibility and reach using short-form content. Okay, so when you live and die by this mantra here, it bleeds throughout your content, your marketing, your sales. So you're attracting the same type of person every single time. You're not helping dads get in better shape at the gym. You're helping moms get in better shape without having to go to the gym, right? So all your marketing should be towards this demographic of person and the pain that they're going through. Maybe they can't afford the gym membership, which maybe you shouldn't be going after those people, but maybe there's not a gym nearby, or maybe because they're a stay-at-home mom, they don't have the time to go to the gym. So you're speaking to those mothers that are just wanting to do their workouts at home. So there's gonna be certain core values of those people that you want to go after, and others that you want to repel. All right, so very important here, understanding the spray and pray mentality. When it's all said and done, it doesn't matter how much time you spend trying to craft your perfect offer and outline the course and the program, which I'm going to talk about in just a moment. If you aren't pitching this enough times and using feedback looping, it won't matter. Okay, so what does that mean? You can sit down from afar and look at everyone's Instagram profile and their websites and their channels and see what they're offering. And you can try to put together your perfect program in your mind. But the number one way to know for sure if you're going to be able to sell this or not is by pitching this and trying to sell this on the phone to as many people as possible. The people that you're trying to sell it to will tell you the most honest feedback on whether or not your program or your offer is even worth selling. And there's some other variables in that. Maybe you're not doing a good job with the marketing and sales, but the point of the matter is, assuming you're following a good strategy for marketing and you're having a consistent lead flow of prospects that you deem to be good fits, you can sit all day long and try to make the perfect offer, but you won't until you just pitch it enough times. Experience is the best teacher. So there might be things in your offer you think is great, but your prospects might think they don't really need. And you're not going to know that until you pitch it enough times. There's no such thing as a perfect offer. The best offers you see today are still being improved on and worked on, and it's been years in the making. All right. So please do not spend the next 3 weeks trying to outline your offer, program, and course material. Get the foundations down and go out there and spray and pray. If you're not pitching your offer at least 10 times a week, you are focusing on the wrong things. So once you get the offer down, this is why we teach the marketing strategy we teach, because it gives you the opportunity to get as many leads as possible and pitch this and validate this as quickly as possible. All right, so one last note here that I didn't write down on the board because I just wanted to talk about it now is the importance of creating a good offer online. How do you build a good foundational offer? Well, we at the DBA, we teach what we call the 3C method, okay? It's backwards C here, but the 3C method. And all it really comes down to is building and hosting an online platform that is conducive of the best results that you get for your clients online. There is online coaching, online course, and online community. We'll talk about the 3 benefits of this and why. A lot of our students, they offer some type of 90-day program or 120-day program. They enroll students online in a rolling admissions format, meaning they're always signing up new students every day of the week, no matter what. They're not doing like a batch of students now. We work together for 4 months, and then I'll re-enroll a new batch of students. They're always re-enrolling new people. And the program outline follows, and we follow a very similar guideline, which is group coaching calls. Maybe you do 1 call a week or 2 calls a week where your students can come on their Q&A style where you answer questions, okay? So that's the first element is online coaching. That's going to give you that direct feedback that you can get with your students. It allows you to have them ask questions. You can obviously answer them so it doesn't feel like they're just watching a course online. So that's one element. Speaking of course, the second element is having some type of online course. All the redundant, repetitive information that you're going to explain to every new student, you shouldn't want to do that, right? This is how we talk about expanding our time and building leverage online. Build that online course that goes over a lot of the redundant information. So that way, whenever you enroll a new student, they can go through that for the basic stuff. Anything more personalized to them, that's when they hop on the support calls to ask those questions and you can answer their specific questions that's specific to them. So you're building that online community with the online coaching calls, online course, and the community itself is where other students can interact, other students and clients can interact, ask questions, they share their feedback, and that way you're funneling everything in a community. And if you still, depending on your offer, want to have a little bit more personalization to your offer as well, you can do weekly check-ins online. You could have an app as well where students fill out their progress, and then you can monitor that and give them feedback on that as well. But that's how you build the dream coaching business online. So you can enroll more and more students every single week without actually having to exchange your time for one-on-one sessions with every new student you enroll. So that's why we build that 3C method that's so powerful, because you can literally have 100 students and all the students just hop on the support calls. They go through the course for their basic redundant information. You can still do weekly personalized check-ins if need be once a month. If you still want to offer like a one-on-one check-in call with your students as well, you can do that once a month as well. But that's how we build an online offer. The biggest part about an online offer, though, it doesn't really matter how you fulfill to your students. What matters the most is making sure you're getting the right students consistently. We at the DBA teach all our students how to scale their business online. It doesn't matter if you're an in-person coach looking to transition to online coaching, or you're just an online coach in Amazon FBA, drop shipping, whatever you do. We help you guys scale to 10, 20K a month. In the description of this video, you can book a time with our team. Please do not book that time unless you have money to invest and you're ready to make a change right now. If you're not ready yet, go through on my YouTube channel, watch more free trainings. on my Instagram, coach_Alex Rob, you'll see the story highlights that we have there as well, where we have so many client wins, probably hundreds now at this point, of students scaling to 10, 20K a month, signing their first online clients, and charging high ticket for this offer, right? This is an offer you can charge $2,000-$3,000 for, $1,000 a month for, pretty easily. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. See you guys all in the next training.